Hello, my friends. Good afternoon. I'm Leo Lachère. I wanted to demonstrate and talk a little bit about this fire suppression rig today. I put this together. I'm out here at my cabin out near Tahoe in California. And I think this is just a beautiful example of something that we can do as everyday people to be prepared and maybe make a little bit of a difference in our community. I have had a setup just like this at our eco camp at Eco Camp Coyote in San Jose, and we had done some drills with it so that we all knew how to use it. The beautiful thing about this setup is that it's so simple. Really anyone can use it. And we had done some drills, just a simple thing. Everybody in the community and, in our little compound there came out, and we took turns starting the pump and, the primer and all this stuff. And then it was on the back of a truck, and we had it there for fire season. And then one day, gosh be darned, Jake came into my house, and there was a fire 150 feet from our gate, blowing towards us, a grass fire. It ended up consuming probably an acre of grass that day. And so we started up the truck, ran out there. Him and I knew how to use the thing. And I drove the truck around this fire as he was out there with the hose, just knocking it down. And we had that fire contained in a matter of minutes. And in fact, we had it contained before the fire department had shown up. I'm very grateful that the fire department showed up. I don't want this to at all seem like I'm saying that this is instead of firefighters. I'm very grateful for the service that they do. But I was talking to the fire chief today here at the lake, and he loved this idea. And out here, we're in a forested community, and particularly at this spot, we're on the other side of a lake. There's no way to drive here. There's no fire trucks getting here. If one of us neighbors has an accident, like things happen, the next best thing, as far as I know, is a floating pump that goes in the lake. And that's just going to take a while. So if we could nip something in the bud, I think that's a great thing. So this cost me under $1,000, well under $1,000 to set this up. I'm not going to lie, no pride. I bought the pump and the hoses at Harbor Freight. Got this IBC tote from my biodiesel guy for like $50 or something. You can get these easy. And maybe one day I'll make a video of how to put this together, but there's really not that much to it. They have the kit at Harbor Freight. Just make it happen. Spend a couple $100. I made it a little nicer with these, and I'll show you with these cam locks, but so I'm going to fire it up and show you. Let's check it out. This is with the flat hose. This is a bigger diameter hose. I can use, also I have this set up where I can use just a regular garden hose, which is really a lot quicker, and this hose is a lot less of a kink, has a lot less of a kink issue than that red hose. That red hose, it really kinks easily, and so it's great, and it gets a lot of water flowing, especially if you had two people, somebody to kind of mind the hose. It just depends on what you're doing. But I have that set up to show you. So let's check it out. Wet the whole area. Or you can't really see too well from there, but this thing shoots, I'd say 50 feet, solid 50 feet. That's respectable in my book. That really can do something. And this tank, 250 gallons, lasts a while. I mean, when we were putting the fire out in San Jose, we were driving around that thing fucking going for minutes and minutes. So let me just show you real quick up close. Here's the IBC, and that actually has a cam lock fitting. So in the winter, I drain this thing, and it all go. You know, this comes off real easy. It goes into there, all with cam lock stuff. And if you haven't seen these, they are a trick. Check this out. It's just easy. And then this pump, Harbor Freight, I think it was like $250 or something. And hey, sure, I'd rather have a Honda, but my mama didn't raise no millionaire over here. I'm doing what I can. And then check it out. This can just go right in there, lock this down. You know, I actually, I set this shower up for my girlfriend when we were here, and I used this thing to power it. That's a whole other story. So anyhow, like I said, maybe I'll make a video on how to set this thing up, but there's really not much to it. And I just encourage you to do what you can to be prepared this year. And if we all do something like that, then things get better, don't they? Thanks a lot. Bye for now.